Here we go again. Renegade Aviator and the Viper Jet. Dave is one of a very few FAA qualified Viper Jet test pilots and instructor. Chances are, if you have seen a Viper Jet, Renegade Aviator has experience with it.
One of the first things that I do is I meet with the owner, set expectations, and go over the maintenance inspections and what is going to be involved in my flight test and training programs. The Viper Jet's an experimental aircraft, so every flight in this experimental jet is a test flight, in my opinion. So before I put any new pilot into a Viper Jet, I make damn sure that I'm the guy that shakes it down first. I get it. Everyone wants to fly one, but the Viper Jet has to be respected for what it is. It's a high-performance jet that's unique and different from everything else you've flown. More on this later, but let's just say that I know more than one military jet pilot who's been humbled by this aircraft, and I'm going to put myself in that same category. Okay, so here I'm getting some engine baseline information before we start the process. Ground testing occurs before a decision is made to fly. I assess the systems. I create a plan to address anything unsafe or incorrect, because every Viper Jet that I have experience with has been unique and has had issues. The single engine needs to conform to a very high standard because there's no way out of the aircraft. There's no ejection seat in a Viper Jet. Each example of the Viper Jet today has its own unique set of build, design, or maintenance issues that we need to address. Getting flight instruction from an experienced Viper Jet instructor is a must. I can show you what a seemingly docile Viper Jet can do at the point where it ceases to be docile. Fun ride. The brakes on the Viper Jet are an issue. The high thrust-to-weight ratio is just part of it. Even at idle thrust, the aircraft will accelerate down the taxiway. These brakes heat up easily, and there's no anti-skid. Those brakes and tires are pulled from your average piston-powered home build, not a fighter jet. Oh yeah, the Viper Jet gets attention wherever it goes. The owner and his pilot on this Viper Jet are two great guys. Most importantly, they've demonstrated to me the right mindset. Those of us who are lucky enough to fly experimental jets like the Viper Jet or the former military jets that I fly at air shows, we have a responsibility to the rest of the community of fellow aviators. We need to fly safe and fly smart. We need to have a freaking blast every time we go up and fly, but we need to do our part as caretakers, and for God's sakes, don't screw it up. My team and I set a high bar. We are responsible to our clients and our fellow aviators. Look for more on this Viper Jet from Renegade Aviator. In the meantime, this is David Costa. I am the Renegade Aviator. See ya.